let's talk about one of the most interesting and most hidden mechanics. Adele uses her signature AoE skill, and every blazing detonation trigger during that attack deals 30% more fixed damage. Simple, right? Well, not exactly. When Adele's signature skill triggers blazing detonation, her neural drives creates burning terrain beneath the affected target. And here is the hidden mechanic. That burning terrain also inherits the 30% fixed damage bonus from Adele's signature skill. The tile becomes enhanced burning terrain. The strange part is that that's absolutely no visual indication that this happened. It looks exactly like a normal burning terrain tile. And the description still say it deals 12% of target maximum HP as a fixed damage. However, when Erisa activates that terrain, or when the enemy ends its turn standing on it, the game also applies the hidden 30% bonus. That enhancement remains stored inside the tile until it expires or another terrain effect replaces it. And this creates a very important decision. Should Adele preserve the enhanced burning terrain, or should she continue using her flamethrower to trigger more blazing detonation? As we already know, Adele can only trigger blazing detonation while equipped with flamethrowers. Now you may ask, how Adele can accidentally remove the enhanced tile. Adele 10 CP neural drive says, after triggering blazing detonation, creates burning terrain beneath the target for 2 turns. This means every new blazing detonation creates a new burning terrain tile. That new terrain replaces the enhanced one, and the hidden 30% bonus is lost. This can even happen during Adele's link attacks. That new detonation creates normal burning terrain, overwriting the enhanced tile created by her signature skill. So, while you gain another blazing detonation, you also lose the much stronger enhanced terrain. And this is exactly why the weapon switch backpack becomes so important. Why we switch Adele to machine guns? After using her signature AoE skill, Adele can switch from flamethrowers to machine guns. She can still perform link attacks. But because she is no longer using flamethrower, she won't trigger her talent or create another burning terrain tile. That keeps the enhanced burning terrain intact. By switching weapons, Adele gives up to 2 link attacks that can trigger blazing detonation that turn. So you are sacrificing blazing detonation to preserve much stronger burning terrain for later. And this is where Erisa and in the future Hylis becomes the perfect partners. When Erisa is a perfect partner, once Adele creates the enhanced tile and switches weapons, Erisa can use Burning Spirit to activate it. Since she is activating Adele's existing terrain, not creating the new one, the hidden 30% bonus is still applied. Even better, the enhanced tile doesn't disappear. As long as isn't overwritten, it can activate again and again. With Lorna, Erisa can even gain another action and activate the same enhanced tile a second time. If the boss remains on that tile, it triggers again at the end of each turn. This is also why Gumushai and Fia are such valuable teammates. If they can immobilize the boss, it can escape Adele's enhanced burning terrain, allowing the team to repeatedly trigger its hidden bonus. Let's see how this actually works. Let's start with Ilin burning terrain. The boss triggers Re-ATK, activating terrain twice. So does Adele Blazing Flame increase the damage? No. Without Adele's enhanced terrain, the damage stays exactly the same. Now, let's repeat the exactly same test. This time, Adele first uses her signature AoE skill to create the enhanced terrain. Again, the boss triggers the terrain twice. there is a huge increase, and remember, it comes only from the enhanced burning terrain. Now let's test Erisa. Test 1. We'll start with the normal burning terrain. It can belong to any pilot, as long as isn't Adele's. Erisa activated twice using Burning Spirit. Test 2. Now the exact same setup, but this time using Adele's enhanced terrain. Same skill, same condition, only one difference. Look at the damage. Before fixed damage resistance is applied, those combos can theoretically remove up to 50% of every boss part's maximum HP in a single turn. This is where the famous fixed damage cheese strategy comes from. So, when should you preserve the enhanced tile? You are fighting single high HP boss. There are few or no enemies nearby or chain blazing detonation. Erisa can repeatedly activate the terrain. You can immobilize the boss on the tile. The boss will end one or more action there. Percentage base fixed damage is more valuable than blazing detonation. When should you keep the flamethrowers? Stay in the chain explosion mode when the boss is surrounded by multiple enemies. The boss cannot be immobilized. The boss will move before burning terrain activates, or you don't use Erisa in the team. Can we get both? Well, sometimes yes. If your team and action order allow it, you can combine both strategies. First, use Adele 2 link attacks. Then we can cast her signature AoE skill, create enhanced burning terrain, and immediately switch weapons. Afterward, Erisa trigger enhanced burning terrain. Then Lorna can grant Erisa another action. And all of this action without triggering another flamethrower link attacks from Adele. It's very specific setup, but when everything comes together, it's Adele's strongest rotation. Does the enhanced tile increase all fixed damage? The answer is no. We tested Winston's short circuit while the boss was standing on Adele's enhancing burning terrain. It didn't receive the 30% bonus. This confirms the enhancements isn't universal fixed damage taken plus 30% effect. It applies only to Adele's burning terrain. One last thing I want to mention. Adele's blazing detonation scales with her flamethrower attack. As the future boss gains more HP, your weapon attack won't increase at the same pace. That means each blazing detonation represents a smaller percentage of the boss' total health. Burning terrain works differently. It scales directly from the target's maximum HP. As long as both bosses have the same fixed damage resistance, the percentage stays the same, but the actual damage doubles without requiring better gear or higher stats. That's why HP-based fixed damage naturally becomes stronger as the boss HP increases. Of course, future bosses may introduce higher fixed damage resistance, terrain immunity, or other mechanics to counter this strategy. But if two bosses have the same resistance and one simply has more HP, Adele's enhanced terrain automatically becomes more valuable. That's why this strategy is already powerful today and will become even stronger in the future endgame content. So what is the final takeaway? Adele effectively have two playstyle. Against group of enemies, she is a chain explosion specialist. Keep the flamethrower equipped, trigger as many link attacks as possible, and create huge chains of overlapping blazing detonation. Against single high HP boss, she become enhanced burning terrain specialist. Use her signature skill, switch weapons, let Erisa, in the future Hylis, repeatedly activate the enhanced tile and keep the boss locked in the place for maximum value. Adele's real strength comes from understanding the battlefield and choosing which playstyle will deal the most damage. And that's exactly what makes Adele one of the most interesting palots in Mecharashi. I hope this guide helped you understand Adele's hidden mechanics. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye!